Welcome to part 3 of key stakeholders of Indian stock markets. Before that, let's recap the part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we learned about the regulator, which is SEBI. The second is stock markets, Bombay Stock Exchanges, Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Number 3rd was listed companies, and number 4 were the stockbrokers. In part 2, we covered about the type of investors like retail investors, NRIs, domestic institutional investors and foreign institutional investors. Now let's jump right into part 3. Now if you want to know more about it, the links are in the description. You can visit the part 1 and part 2. With that, let's jump into part 3. So in part 3, number 1 are the depositories. Think of depositories just like your bank account. When you put 1 lakh rupees in your bank account, the saving bank account, that amount remains in that bank account. Similarly, let's say when you buy 100 shares of Infosys with the Zerodha as your broker, Zerodha do not own those shares, so they can't give you. They are just a facilitating party. They are just a broker, the mediator. The actual shares are with the depositories. In India, we have Central Depository Services Limited, also known as CDSL, which is promoted by Bombay Stock Exchange, and NSDL, which is National Security Depository Limited, promoted by National Stock Exchange. CDSL and NSDL are responsible for maintaining and keeping your stocks like a digital. So these are the digital share certificate in the dematerialized form. Before 1996, shares used to be kept as a physical copy, physical share certificates. Now we have the dematerialized form, which is in the digital form of maintaining. Number 2 are the banks. Banks are just like mediators. When you buy or sell the shares, the amount, the transaction and everything functioning happens through the bank which you have registered with your brokers. Also, the ECS credit of the dividend which company gives also comes to the same bank account. So it's a kind of a self-explanatory, but they are the very key financial intermediaries. Number 3 are the registrar and transfer agents, RTA. The role of or the objective of the RTA is of the record keeping. All the actions which happens related to buying and selling, the record keeping of that remains with the RTA. So when company gives out some notices regarding corporate action or when they pay out the dividend, the receipt for the same are emailed and sent by the post to the investors via RTA. Some of the well-known RTAs are like Carvi, Tata Daraso, etc. Number 4 and final are clearing house. NSE Clearing House and Indian Clearing Corporation Limited are respectively wholly owned subsidiary of NSE and BSE. They are responsible for the settlement. What does the settlement means? They are responsible to ensure that the funds are coming to your account and the settlement for your transactions are happening on time. Till now we have T+2 settlement cycle, which is trading plus 2 days it takes for amount to come in your bank account if you are a seller, and if you are a buyer, shares to come in your demat account. From February 25th, 2022, which is next year, there will be T+1 of settlement cycle. So clearing house also ensures the guarantee settlement of your buy and sell orders. With this, we conclude our 3-part series. Hope you liked and hope you enjoyed. Do let us know in comments what were your key takeaways. Thank you.